Have you ever sat down and really thought about what happens to everything you've worked for, your home, your savings, your legacy, if you weren't here tomorrow? It's a scary thought, isn't it? And then you hear that word, probate. You hear that it's long, it's expensive, and it's public. So you start looking for a solution and you find the living trust. But then you see the price tag for a lawyer, thousands of dollars, and you ask yourself, can I just do this myself? Is it even possible to set up a living trust without an attorney? Listen to me, because this is your money and your family's future we are talking about. The short answer is yes, it is absolutely possible. In today's world, we have software, we have online services, and we have the do-it-yourself spirit. But before you go clicking download on some random form you found on the internet, you need to understand the must-dos and the must-nots, because a mistake here isn't just a typo, it's a disaster for the people you love. The biggest fear I hear from you is that if you don't use a high-priced lawyer, the document won't be legal. That is a myth. A trust is a legal contract, and as long as it meets your state's specific requirements, it is valid. But here is the problem, a trust is like a suitcase. You can buy the most expensive suitcase in the world, or you can make one yourself. But if you don't actually put your clothes inside the suitcase, what good is it? I see so many people spend time creating the document, they sign it, they feel great, and then they leave it in a drawer. They never fund the trust. They never change the title of their house or their bank accounts to the name of the trust. If the suitcase is empty, your heirs are still going to probate court. Do you hear me? You must fund it. Now, you're asking, Susie, how do I actually do it without a lawyer? You use reputable document preparation software. There are programs out there designed by attorneys that ask you questions just like I would. They ask who you want to be the successor trustee, that's the person who takes over when you can't, and who your beneficiaries are. You fill it out, you print it, and then, this is vital, you must get it notarized. In many states, that is what makes it a living, breathing legal entity. But I want you to be very careful. If you have a very complicated situation, maybe you have a child with special needs who requires a specific type of trust, or you have an estate worth tens of millions of dollars, that is when you put down the DIY forms and you go find a specialist. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish. However, for the vast majority of you who have a home, some savings, and a clear idea of who should get what, a DIY living trust can save you thousands in legal fees today and tens of thousands in probate costs tomorrow. The actionable takeaway today is this: check your state laws, find a top-rated online trust creator, and most importantly, once that document is signed and notarized, go to your bank, go to your county recorder's office, and move your assets into the trust. You stay in control while you're alive, and you protect your family when you're gone. It's about power, it's about protection, and it's about peace of mind. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.